Good afternoon, guys. So, I've been having a lot of technical difficulties. First time setting everything up from home, and I believe I got it working. It's just the resolution might be a little off. So hopefully things start getting working better. And this next workout is pretty hard. So I suggest you have some water next to you or something, a towel to cool you down. I have my towel right here because this workout is kind of hard. So be sure to get rest when you need it, and if you need to stop or anything, just go ahead and stop. It's perfectly fine. I'm gonna start it in a second, and all right, let's get this started. So I'm gonna stretch real quick. Alright, so it's like climbing ladders. It's pretty hard, so if you need to rest, go ahead and rest and take a little breather. Remember, if it's a little too much, you can walk in place, or you can pause, take a break, drink some water. I'm gonna pause it real quick to get you guys to give you guys a chance to grab some water, cool off a little bit. It is really hot outside today. I don't want anyone to faint. I'm gonna drink my water real quick. And sorry about the delay. This is my first time setting it up at home. The issue is that it's trying to connect to our stream setup at the office, and that's not what we want on a stream from home. Alright, just take a little break, drink my water. I'm gonna go ahead and continue this video. Press play. Alright, so oh we gotta breathe now. Oh, it's combining the squats and the jump. So these workouts really remind me that I gotta get back in shape, man. We all gotta move around, do some more workouts, get back in shape, and hopefully when all this is over and everything goes back to normal, we can all come out of our houses shredded. job, guys. Thank you for waiting for this stream to go up. It's similar to what we talked about yesterday. Number 7 of the employment training videos is learning. So I'm still learning. I'm still figuring all this out, and I'm learning and figuring this out with you guys. So we're gonna take a little break. We're gonna go get some water, cool off a little bit, get some fresh air. I'll restart this in a second. I'm not going anywhere. This will still be live. I'm just gonna go get some cold water. Be back in 1 second. Alright guys, I'm back. I went to go get some water, refresh a little bit, wipe my face with my towel. And we're gonna keep going with the sections, and hopefully you guys can hear me a little bit better. And you guys can hear the video.
The messenger RNA travels to a ribosome. There can be as many as 10 million ribosomes studded along a ribbon-like structure called the endoplasmic reticulum. This ribosome reads the instructions from the nucleus. It takes amino acids and links them together one by one, creating an antibody protein that will go fight the virus. But before it can do that, the antibody needs to leave the cell. The antibody heads to the Golgi apparatus. Here, it's packed up for delivery outside the cell, enclosed in a bubble made of the same material as the cell membrane. The Golgi apparatus also gives the antibody directions, telling it how to get to the edge of the cell. When it gets there, the bubble surrounding the antibody fuses to the cell membrane. The cell ejects the antibody, and it heads out to track down the virus. The leftover bubble will be broken down by the cell's lysosomes, and its pieces recycled over and over again. Where did the cell get the energy to do all this? That's the role of the mitochondria. To make energy, the mitochondria takes oxygen, this is the only reason we breathe it, and adds electrons from the food we eat to make water molecules. That process also creates a high-energy molecule called ATP, which the cell uses to power all of its parts. Plant cells make energy a different way. They have chloroplasts that combine carbon dioxide and water with light energy from the sun to create oxygen and sugar, a form of chemical energy. All the parts of a cell have to work together to keep things running smoothly. And all the cells of your body have to work together to keep you running smoothly. That's a whole lot of cells. Scientists think there are about 37 trillion of them.
So that section was about cells and how the cells protect your body and how bacteria gets into your cells and it makes antibodies. So the way viruses work is they attach to your cell, they hide inside it, and your cell goes through your entire body and through the blood, and your white bodies detect that cell is corrupted, and that cell wants to make more copies of itself. So that's how you get sick. You get infected by a virus that spreads throughout the body through the cells because they multiply, and your antibodies is what prevents any of that from happening or stops it. It attacks the bad cells and it kills the bad cells, but no worries, because your body has trillions and trillions of cells. So it attacks only the bad cells, and once it gets rid of the majority of the bad cells, that's when you get better and you're no longer sick.
This episode of SciShow Kids is brought to you by Child and Teen Checkups. Every kid needs a checkup at least once a year. If you live in Minnesota, Child and Teen Checkups can help. Learn more at getctc.com. Hey Squeaks, check out what I got at the dentist. She gave me 2 toothbrushes, one for you and one for me. Ooh, she gave me some toothpaste too. It's bubblegum flavored. And some floss. We got everything we need to keep our teeth clean. That's the dentist's job, to make sure our teeth are healthy and help us keep them clean. Oh, the whole appointment went great, Squeaks. And my teeth feel super clean. That's true. My teeth were already pretty clean before. We brushed twice a day to keep them that way. But it's still important to go to the dentist every few months and have them clean off anything that's built up on your teeth over time. How did they do it? Well, the person who cleaned my teeth wasn't actually the dentist herself. She was a dental hygienist. They're someone who went to a special school for learning how to clean and take care of teeth. And she did a few different things to get them all clean. The first thing she did was use a little scraping tool called a scaler to get rid of any plaque on my teeth. Plaque is the stuff that builds up on your teeth after you eat, and we brush and floss to get rid of it. Even with really careful brushing and flossing, there can be some leftover on your teeth, and it hardens over time. So you need something stronger than a toothbrush to get it off. That's why the hygienist scrapes it off with the scaler. Next, she took out an electric tool. I was a little nervous at first, so I asked the hygienist what it was for. She said it was an electric version of the scaler she was using before, which helps clean off your teeth really well. It made kind of a loud noise, but it didn't hurt, and it sprayed some water while she was using it, which was kind of fun. Oh, and she also put a little tube in my mouth that worked kind of like a tiny vacuum to suck up all the water. That was pretty fun too. And you know what happened next after the scaling was all done? The hygienist brought out another electric tool. She said this one was called a polisher, and it worked by spraying some air and water to smooth out and shine my teeth now that they were all cleaned off. After that, she was almost done. The next step was brushing my teeth. Yep, just like we do at home. She used a regular toothbrush and a special type of toothpaste, and then some floss. Finally, my teeth were all done. Touching them with my tongue is kind of weird now, but cool. They're so smooth. Then it was time to take some x-rays, which are really just pictures they take with a special kind of camera that can see through your teeth. Once we had the x-ray pictures, the dentist came in to check out both the pictures and my actual teeth. She was looking to see if I had any cavities. A cavity is a small hole you can get in your teeth from that plaque I mentioned before. If you don't clean it off well, it sort of eats away at your teeth, and eventually you get cavities. Lots of people get cavities, and the dentist can fix them. But by keeping our teeth clean, we can avoid getting too many of them. The dentist let me look at my x-rays, which was super cool. I got to see the inside of my teeth, and best of all, I didn't have any cavities. And that was it. The dentist gave me this great goodie bag, and it was time to go home. You know, one of the main reasons kids miss school is because of issues with their teeth, which is why it's important to get a dental checkup every 6 months. Even baby teeth need checkups, starting when that first tooth comes in. Dental disease is no fun, but you can prevent it by spotting the warning.
I'm going to stop the video for 1 second, because I believe that we have 2 sets of teeth. Your baby teeth when you're born, and when you start becoming an adult, you're growing, you lose all your baby teeth and your other teeth come in. So you have 2 sets of teeth when you're born. In the beginning you have baby teeth, and then as you're growing, your baby teeth fall out and your full adult teeth come in. And that's why it's very important, because I believe that after you lose your adult teeth, they don't grow back. So we have to take really good care of them and brush your teeth every day, twice a day, 1 in the morning and 1 at night.
Signs early and keeping those smiles beautiful. If you live in Minnesota, you can learn more at getctc.com. If you live somewhere else in the United States, you can click the link in the description to learn more about the benefits that may be available to you.
So, you know how to search for jobs online. What you might not know is that there are ways to make it even easier. These search hacks can help you find exactly what you're looking for on Indeed. The first step is a hard one. Close all the memes and cat videos. Then, in Indeed's What search box, search for a specific job title in quotation marks. You don't want the search engine to surface jobs with only one of the words. Take it a step further by specifying the company you want to work at and words you want to exclude from the search. Now, what if you've got an ideal salary or even a distance from home in mind? Or maybe you're part-time. Advanced Job Search is here to help.
Hey, pumpernickel bagel?
Oh, in a minute, Fred. Where was I? If you feel like taking a break, you can save your searches and set up job alerts. You'll be among the first to hear about a new job, and your application is more likely to be seen by an employer if you apply right after the job is posted. Neat, eh? Well, I think that's everything. Remember that the smallest moves are sometimes the smartest. Like and subscribe for more tips.
Save time for the companies because they get thousands of resumes, so you gotta make sure that you have a really good resume. And you have to be able to.
This is my resume, and here's its best friend, the one-page cover letter, aka its wingman. Together they work wonders, because what the cover letter does is set up the resume by highlighting what makes you a great fit for the job. It shows your personality with 3 concise paragraphs that should be readable in around 10 seconds or less. So, how do you write a cover letter? Let me walk you through one. Literally. Let's say you're applying for an engineer job. Don't forget your header. Date, name, address, contact info, all that jazz. Kick it off with a greeting to address the hiring manager. If you can, find out their name. If you can't, stick with this. The attention getter. The opening paragraph. Introduce yourself and enthusiastically tell the employer why you're applying for the job. Include why you're excited and how the job lines up with your career goals. Avoid sounding formulaic by adding keywords from the job posting. The middle paragraph. Dig into your most relevant experience and talk about the specific qualifications and skills that make you the perfect candidate. Oh, and feel free to pause and read when you need to. I've only got so long. Where was I? Right. Make connections between your previous accomplishments. Employers will likely have read your resume already, so avoid repeating the bullet points. Instead, deeply illustrate those highlights. To close the curtain, thank the employer. You can also make any clarifications, for example, any major gaps in employment history. Then, provide a complimentary close and signature that's friendly yet formal, followed by your name. Well, I think that's everything. Remember that the smallest moves are sometimes the smartest. Like and subscribe for more tips. Skills. Clearly, this isn't one of mine. But we all have skills that employers want. In particular, they want employees who have the right mix of soft skills and hard skills. Hard skills are technical knowledge or training gained through any life experience in your career or education. For example, if you've worked in food service or retail, you might know how to use a point-of-sale system.
O si estudiaste algún otro idioma, podrías hablarlo perfectamente.
Soft skills, on the other hand, are abilities that can be applied in any job. Think people skills or social skills. These are skills like leadership, lunchtime, problem solving, and organization. Still not sure what skills to list? Here are 10 of the most common. Remember, employers pay special attention to the skills on your resume. Well, I think that's everything. Remember that the smallest moves are sometimes the smartest. Like and subscribe for more tips.
For your resume, your skills is really helpful to the hiring manager or to anyone that you would like to see your resume and see what you're good at. But I'm still having technical difficulties, but I'll get through it. This last section is about your rights.
The law says that people with disabilities have the same rights as everyone else. People with disabilities also have other rights. These include
1. My right to a private life.
Everyone needs to be alone sometimes. That is especially important when using the toilet, on the phone, or just when I want to be by myself.
My bedroom is private. You need to ask me before you come in.
My mail, emails, and text messages are private. I should be able to use a phone privately as long as I pay for it.
My things are mine. I can keep them locked up and have the key if I want to, and get help to do this if I need it.
Two, my right to be myself.
I can set goals for myself and expect help to achieve those goals.
I can go to any church that I want to.
People should treat me properly, with respect, and think about what I want.
I am a person and should not be treated as a label or group.
Everyone should be treated equally and fairly for services, whoever they are.
That's very true. Everyone should be treated equally. Treat everyone with respect.
3. The right to dignity.
I should be kept safe and treated well.
No one should have research or testing done on them. Research must follow the proper rules.
4. My right to live life in the community.
I should be able to do things in my community like go out, have fun, meet people, learn things, or go to church.
I should be able to get the services I need to keep me well and properly supported.
Five, my right to choose.
I can choose
how I get my services,
who I get my services from,
From different treatments.
How I learned to be independent.
From good information to make my own choices.
Who gets any information about me?
You have the right to choose.
6. My right to have my information kept private.
The law says my information is private, and it must stay that way.
7. My right to get things.
I should be able to
See my information.
see other information in time to make a choice,
And a lot of this is
Speak to people who can speak up for me.
and that's why we ask you guys to
get support to speak for myself,
for their signature.
Get advocacy support.
Give us access to your information
get my own money and other things when I want them.
because that's your right. Your right is to keep things private.
8. My right to be listened to.
You should listen to any complaints I have and make sure they are looked into and sorted out quickly.
If I don't agree with something, I can say so and have it looked at again.
I can have a lawyer or someone else to speak up for me, as long as I pay for them myself.
9. My right to be safe from abuse and not be treated badly.
No one should abuse or hurt me in any way. This includes not hitting me,
Pinching me.
locking me up,
Swearing at me.
saying I'll be in trouble later. No one should abuse or hurt me in any way. This includes not
Tying me up.
Restraint.
ganging up on me,
No one should be getting restrained.
Making me feel bad about myself.
making fun of me,
Making me do bad things.
or getting others to do any of these things.
No one should stop me from
Getting sleep,
having somewhere to stay.
having food or drink,
Having exercise or moving about.
seeing a doctor,
Using the bathroom.
No one should make me work for free, unless
I say I want to volunteer. That is doing work for free in the community.
it is normal things in my own home, like washing the dishes.
IPMG case managers advocate for the rights of people with disabilities and check to make sure they get these rights.
So that was the last segment of this video. I just want to say that thank you to everyone that's been watching us. This has been a lot of work and a lot of learning that we had to go through in a short amount of time to get this information and these videos out to everyone. We will be doing this next week again with new videos. Maybe the same workouts because they are pretty difficult and a lot of us are not in very good shape, including myself. So I want us to work on those workouts more, and once we start getting more into them, once we start doing getting better at them, we will change the workouts and we'll start doing a little bit more of yoga, more of stretches, more of maybe if anyone is up for it, maybe a little bit of dancing. But thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any recommendations, you can call us at the office. We're always there. And I appreciate everyone being on here, that is on here. Adrian, Corey, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the patience of letting me figure all this out as we progress throughout the days. And we'll be seeing you guys next week on Monday. We are changing it to 10:30, I believe, to get everyone to get a chance for everyone that wakes up early, to get this out earlier, wake us up earlier, get us to wake up earlier. And thank you guys.